the Octagon close is different guys. All I'm saying is the eagle is landing and the apocalypse is coming. That's gonna be the end of the story.
Well, Saturday night, you asked for me, you got me, now you gotta deal with me.
Cameo, I'm coming to smash you. I'm coming to teach you a lesson.
I'm going to impose my will. I'm going to be successful.
Yeah, it's fight time. This is what we prep for. Let's go to war, man.
Get ready, I'm coming, my friend.
We're going to go in there and beat the shit out of each other. It's all business, nothing personal.
I genuinely like the guy. He's got half of the brains I have.
I don't think Rocha is gonna punch me and knock me out. No, he can't.
Tenho pra você, Kalunda, se prepare bastante para essa luta, porque eu vou abalar suas estruturas e vou nocautear.
The time for talk is over. It's time to knuckle up and throw down.
This is the official weigh-in for EFC 73, live from Sun City, South Africa.
And we are live from the ultimate destination for gaming and entertainment, Sun City. This is the official weigh-in for EFC 73, Kalunda versus DeRocha. I'm Cyrus Bees, and we have all these fighters ready to step on the scale for you. It's going to be an incredible night at EFC 73, highlighted by the 5-round clash for the interim EFC Welterweight Championship of the World between Gunther Kalunda and Jose DeRocha. So before we put them on the scales, let's make some introductions. First up, EFC President Cairo Howard. EFC Matchmaker Graham Carmel. My commentary partner on the evening, Simon Stevens. From the commission, Nick Savides. And our Hexagon girl, Natombi. And let's kick things off. It'll be in the featherweight division between Amisi Cabella and Donnie Swart. Introducing first, Donnie Swart. $65.9 kilos for Mr. Swart. And now his opponent, Amisi Cabella. Four faces, weighs in at 65.6 kilos. Next up is the welterweight bout between HP Van Staden and Christian Bobo. Introducing first, Christian Bobo. $75.4 kilos for the Viper, Christian Bobo. And now his opponent, HP Van Staden. $77 on the top for HP Van Staden. Next up is a middleweight class between Umzwandile Hilongwa and Roy Lacolo. Introducing first to the scale, Roy Lacolo. 82.9 kilos for Roy Lacolo. And now his opponent, Umzwandile Halongwa. $83.5 kilos for Snake Bone. Next up to the bantamweight division we go. Wade Kushbe taking on Asiashu Chitamba. Please welcome Asiashu Chitamba. $60.9 kilos for Asiashu Chitamba. And now his opponent, Wade Kushbe. El Torito weighs in at 60.6 kilograms. Next up, the lightweight matchup between Pierre Bota and Shalumba Makishi. First up to the scales, Shalumba Makishi. $69.8 kilos for the old monkey. And now his opponent, Pierre Bota. $69.3 kilos for Pierre Bota. And next up, we go to the heavyweight division between Kevin Kukamore and Matunga Chikasa. Please welcome to the scale, Matunga Chikasa. $108.5 kilos for Triple H Power. Next up to the scale is opponent, Kevin Kukamore. And the tugboat weighs in at 119.9 kilos. And now we'll kick off our main card in the heavyweight division between Ricky Macholas and Sean Bezzaino. Please welcome to the scales, Sean Bezzaino. $112.9 kilos for the assassin. Now please welcome Ricky Macholas. The Apocalypse weighs in at 111.5 kilos. And next up, we go to the lightweight division between Cameron Pritchard and Anisek Kanyeba. Please welcome to the scale, Anisek Kanyeba. The showstopper weighs in at 69.4 kilograms. Please welcome to the scale's opponent, Cameron Pritchard. Mr. Pritchard weighs in at 69.9 kilograms. Next up is the featherweight matchup between Steven Gonzalez and Sizwe Nakati. Please welcome to the scale, Sizwe Nakati. $66 on the money for Sizwe Nakati. And now please welcome his opponent to the scale, Steven Gonzalez. $65.4 kilos for Steven Gonzalez. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, we go to the heavyweight division. A fight between Elvis Moyo and Jared Bandera. Please welcome to the scale, Jared Bandera. $115.3 kilos for the Mountain. Next up to the scale, Elvis Moyo. $119.9 kilos for the Bulawayo Bomber. And now, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a closer look at the main event of EFC 73.
This is the main event of the evening.
Tenho pra você, Calunda, se prepare bastante para essa luta, porque eu vou abalar suas estruturas e vou lhe nocautear.
I don't think so. Rocha gonna punch me and knock me out. No, he can't.
The unbeaten prospect, DRC's Gunter Kalunda.
Gunter the Beast Kalunda.
The Brazilian threat in search of redemption and revenge, Jose de Rocha.
I'm going to be a champion. I'm the next world champion.
A new champion will be crowned. It's Gunter Kalunda versus Jose de Rocha for the interim welterweight championship of the world. Proudly presented by Keith Ho Bet Exchange.
And please welcome to the scale, Jose de Rocha. Dedinho weighs in at 76.9 kilos. And now please welcome Gunter Kalunda. The Beast weighs in at 76.9 kilograms. All right, Gunter Kalunda, you're obviously very fired up here. You are one step away. Go get your hat back on. There we go. Undefeated in the EFC, one step away from a world championship. What's going through your mind right now?
I'm not surprised. I'm going to f his head tomorrow. He's going to die this morning.
Thank you, Gunter. We will see you on the night, my man. And let me bring in Jose. Jose de Rocha, it has been an interesting road here in the EFC. You're coming off a couple of big wins, and now you have a chance to have that interim welterweight championship, one step closer to possibly fighting Dricus du Plessis again. Tell me, what is the strategy against the undefeated Gunter Kalunda?
Tomorrow, big fight. It's my time to be champion in EFC.
Enough said. Ladies and gentlemen, Jose de Rocha, make some noise here. We will see you on fight night. Simon, come on in. Wow. Yeah, this is probably one of the most heated weigh-ins that we've had. I mean, we had guys literally trying to fight each other right here on the stage. Man, how you feeling right now? We're getting ready for a big night of fights.
I've never seen a weigh-in like this, Cyrus, and I've spoken to a lot of guys backstage, and they're ready to stand and bang right now. I can tell you by speaking to all these guys, and that speaks to why they've made weight today. Every single professional athlete made weight because they want to fight today, want to fight now. The fight fans tomorrow night at Sun City in for one heck of a treat, Cyrus.
Well, let me ask you, obviously we know Jose is a very well-rounded fighter. He seems to have the stand-up. We've seen the power, and we've seen the technical ability on the ground. How does Gunter Kalunda match that? How does he beat Jose de Rocha?
Well, like you say, he's undefeated. He's 5-0. He's a judo machine. If he takes Dedinho down to the ground, it's going to be a very tough time for the Brazilian. We know that he's got fantastic Brazilian jiu-jitsu and great striking, but a wrestler of Gunter's caliber is something I don't think he's ever faced before.
It's going to be interesting. Thank you so much, Simon. We'll see you on the night of the fight. Graham Cartmel, things getting awful heated up here. A lot of fireworks here at Sun City, as we always have some amazing shows here at Sun City. What's going to be the fight to watch out for? Obviously, we know some of these big ones. What's the fight that could be the sleeper pick for fight of the night?
Man, first of all, what was that? I mean, that entire weigh-in.
Organized chaos, my friend.
Organized chaos, having to stop guys from tearing each other apart. It just speaks volume for the card. People want to go out there to finish fights. We had a briefing just before this, said guys, go out there, win your fights, and that's what the fans are in for. They're in for a non-stop night of guys looking to finish one another. As far as I'm concerned, I can't wait to see, just after seeing that heated exchange now, I want to see the headliner. But Kara and I was saying on stage, there's so many cool fights. The heavyweights, I mean, come on, these guys, Stephen Gonzalez and Cezanne Nakati, tell me that isn't going to be an insane fight to be watching. So I can't pick my favorite.
How about Bandera and Moyo? I love this fight for so many reasons. These guys are going to test each other on the feet. If you guys want a fan-friendly fight, I think you're going to get it with that one.
Well, they're seasoned professionals. You can see in their demeanor when they're facing off against one another, what they're trying to do, how they're trying to goad one another. And you know they're going to stand in front of each other and just put on a proper display of striking that you have never seen before. I mean, they both geared for it. They both want that type of fight, and they're going to deliver.
And they both want a shot at the title. Let's just talk about the main fights. Give me my last question here. Gunter Kalunda, this guy is so fired up. Jose, kind of cool, calm, and collected. A direct contrast of each other. How do you see this fight going?
I haven't seen Gunter in a long time, and I was just brought back to every time he's won his fights, how bonkers he goes, and he's so intense, and he brings that intensity in the hexagon. And that's something that is matched by Jose. Jose is so intense. Technical element, they are both phenoms. So, I mean, it can go either way. It could absolutely go either way. I think that Jose's jiu-jitsu is out of this world, but Gunter's got this strength that very many people, I mean, just holding him back, I crap myself. It's going to be awesome.
Don't do that. We'll see you at the fights. Thank you so much, Graham. And we will see you at the fights, 9:30 Central African time. Go to EFCworldwide.com for all of your viewing options and your TV listings. I'm Cyrus Fees, and we'll see you at EFC 73.
On Saturday, 8 September, two of the world's best welterweights go to war for the interim title. Champion awaits his next opponent, and two of the globe's most powerful punchers finally collide. Live from Sun City, the time is now. EFC 73, Kalunda versus Dahosha for the interim welterweight title. Moyo versus Vandera. 8 September, Sun City, South Africa.